Hi guys, welcome to another episode of How to Get Started with Python, episode number 16. This week, we're going to be talking about the try and except clauses in Python. Let's get started. So what these try and except clauses do is basically they prevent your program from crashing from an error. So if you expect an error happening, if it like when you ask for an input from the user, then you can prevent it from crashing and it'll still continue on the program until they can input what you actually need from them. So the example I'm using today is from a math robot, where it's basically just an advanced calculator for Matthew's tests and studies. But one of the things I made for him was a basic calculator. But one of the issues we ran was every time he would try to divide with zero or using zero, it would always cause an error because of course it's not defined yet. So what I did was I researched how do you prevent a program from crashing already when it's an error. So I found the try and except clauses. Let's use the same code I used in a math robot for Matthew. Here, divide, input what you want to divide, how much you want to divide by, it'll divide it, then answer. So let's use the program. So let's say how much I want to divide. I want to divide 12 then by 6. 2.0, that's the correct answer. Well, what if I want to divide, okay, I say 0 then 12. Well, 0, yes, because if you divide anything 0 with 12 or with any number, it'll always be 0. But what if we divide with 0? So 12 then 0, it's a 0 division error. I'll actually copy this here. So how do you prevent the program from having this error and it'll still continue on? Well, you can use a try and except clauses. So here we can do this where we know the error comes from here, right? Well, we can do this. Try, top space, try, then don't forget your colons, and then you have an indent here. Then we put except, and then we'll just say print, you cannot do that. That's an error. And if you want, let's just put the whole program in a list here and on a loop, sorry, while true, and then we'll just put in a list here. Okay, there you go. I think we should put an answer equals 0 here. And now we run the program again. How much you want to divide? 12 and then 0. Now it'll print out 0 and then it says you cannot do that. That's an error. So it won't immediately stop the program, but it'll still continue on. So, but what if you want to put a specific error code and have a specific message for that? So we can actually do that by doing another except and then 0 division error, and then print, you cannot divide numbers with 0. Alright? Now, when we try to divide a number with 0, so let's say 12 again, then 0, it'll have a specific message that you cannot divide numbers with 0. So you can use this for a lot of error messages. It's actually a tree of error messages, so you can check it out yourself. But so basically, you can stop the program from stopping entirely and it'll still continue on. And then you can also pinpoint the error message and have its own display or have its own output if that error happens. So that's it for this week. I hope you learned from this video. Stay curious.